What is going on, everyone, and welcome to Kart 6T3. My name is Ben, right up front, just so you know who's speaking to you. Thank you very much for coming to my channel and watching this here video. If you're new to the channel, if you didn't mind hitting well, I guess anybody could hit a like on the video, that'd be great. If you're new, if you didn't mind subscribing to the channel, that'd be great. I love that the channel's growing. More people get to watch these videos. More people get to absorb some knowledge maybe for the first time. And that's the purpose of this channel. So I had a gentleman mention something to me, and something I overlooked. And like I said, I have a whole list of video ideas and you know, maybe a little more in-depth stuff and this and that, but sometimes the basic videos are what keep this channel what it is, because people coming in don't know exactly what this may be or what that may be, this process, that process. And he asked about simply applying prep. And I thought, you know what? Maybe in one video I showed a little bit of me actually applying prep, but that's asking somebody to go through all my videos and go find one little segment where you can kind of see me wiping prep on it. I wrote it down. I think this is how you spell applying. I've been out of school for a very long time, so I struggled with an I in here, and I'm like, nah, man, that ain't right. I believe this is correct. At least I'm going to correct the spelling on the video when it comes to editing and uploading it onto YouTube, but I'm pretty sure this is how you spell applying. I'm not the greatest at spelling, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. So first things first, you're going to need some prep. What type of prep is completely up to you. Many different types of prep out there. Very good stuff. All over the country. It really depends. There's local stuff, homebrewed stuff that's very good. I choose, no surprise here, I choose Track Tack. I've been using them for quite a long time, and I mean, well over 10 years, 15 years, I don't even know, maybe longer than that, pushing 20 years, quite a while. We'll go with quite a while. Track Tack's my tire prep of choice. As a lot of you, I just did a video on this, by the way, the cold weather prep. You should probably go check it out. I was going to do a picture-in-picture thing, and if I can do it, I'll do this, and I'll put a picture right there. But if I can't do the picture-in-picture thing, I was going to try and figure out that video editing and put something here that shows the video. I might not be able to do it, so you just disregard if that looks silly, that me doing that. But I'm going to attempt to do that. You get your prep first, okay? And then this is we'll do this first. Please use gloves. Medical supply gloves, nothing special. Keep the prep off your skin. I know most of it won't hurt you. Track Tack, makes it a point to make the chemicals they use not overly harmful to the human body, but in general, you don't want it saturated into your skin. You don't want your body absorbing any chemicals it doesn't have to absorb. So get yourself some gloves. These are just something I acquired. You can go to Lowe's. You can go anywhere. Get yourself some rubber gloves when you're applying prep. Please use gloves. I hadn't for years. Really should have. The older you get, the more you're thinking about your own mortality, bad things that you're doing to your body that you shouldn't be doing. Gloves is something very simple, very easy, very inexpensive in order to protect yourself from things like, chemical exposure. So please get yourself some gloves. And then secondary, you can dump prep onto a rag and wipe it onto your tires. I believe that you're going to waste prep doing this. What I like to do, I learned this a long time ago. I don't even know who I learned it from. These are sandwich containers that you get the store anywhere. I just saw some the other day at Big Lots. They sell them in a 4-pack for like $3. You get these sandwich containers, and then you would go to an Advanced Auto Parts or something, and you're going to get a wax applicator sponge. Okay? You're going to put that in there. You're going to pour the prep on. Now, this allows you a distribution point to wipe on the tires, which we're going to do a close-up. I'm actually going to show you me wiping prep onto tires and how I like to do it. But then you just seal it back up. These stack inside whatever container you take into the track. amazing little device, super simple, super easy. Eventually, the foam that's in the pad does tend to break down. It'll get real mushy because the chemicals in the prep will do that. Just go get another stack of them from Advance or wherever you get your wax applicator pads. Put a new one in, boom, label them. You know what's in there. The funny thing that sometimes I'll be at track, I'll have forgotten a container, but I want to use a certain prep, and then I'll just pour, you know, whatever, I'll rinse out or wring out, you know, my little pad, and then I'll pour whatever prep I need to onto the pad, but it'll still say SQS, say I use AT2, and I know TrackTac so well, I can crack the container, smell the pad, and know what prep is on that pad. That's how ridiculous it's gotten in how many years I've used it to have that experience. So what we're going to do is I'm going to dive down. I'm going to show me applying prep to the tire. This is not going to hurt my tires. I have no intent of racing the rest of the year, but this is just, I trust TrackTac not to hurt my tires. They're aggressive preps for the point of use, but they are not going to destroy my tires. So I'm not worried about putting it on there and wiping it on, showing you guys what that's like, and that's sitting all winter long. I have no concern about that whatsoever. I've never had a problem before with it, so why should I now? If you're using something like GOAT, I wouldn't do that. That basically, if you use GOAT P, a GOAT tire is a GOAT tire forever. It's going to eventually, it's going to do its job at the track, but eventually that GOAT is going to destroy the rubber that is in your tire. Your diameter is going to go up and up and up, and you'll never get it back down because it's breaking down that rubber. So just a little tidbit thrown at it for some of you new people that have never used GOAT P or not. You've heard about it. You can use it. Works phenomenal. It's eventually going to destroy the tire. Once you make a GOAT tire, it is never ever going to be not a GOAT tire. Just letting you know, all right? So, all right, we're going to dive down. I'm going to show you the process that I use in order to apply prep, just so you know, for the new people. And, yeah, I probably won't do a conclusion. It's pretty self-explanatory. So, I will catch you guys next week for another video. All right. See you in a second. I don't know how to get later yet, but I'll see you in a second and then later. All right. All right, I'm going. I'm doing it. Okay, everyone. Not that you can really hear it. My neighbor's dog is absolutely going bananas in the background. So if by chance you hear a dog barking, that's what that is. And I am well aware that I have not washed this cart yet. Actually, I have full intention of breaking down this entire chassis, going through all the bearings this winter, cleaning the chassis really well. Maybe some new floor pan, something like that. Anyway, I'm going to go, instead of just washing, you know, as I was going to race the thing next week, it's going to get a complete tear down. So don't judge me. If you see the dirt on the chassis, don't judge me, please. All right. So what we got here, this is a Burst 33. This is, fresh off my last win at Paradise Speedway. I clean my tires. There's a little tidbit. Don't leave your tires dirty when you leave the track. The dirt will ingrain itself in. You will get staining. It doesn't look pretty. Okay, make your tires pretty. If you care for your tires, they will care for you. Yeah, how do you like that? So, all right, this is I put a little bit more. This is my SQS. I'm gonna set that thing off there. Now you can put full saturation on a tire. There's really nothing wrong with that per se, except for it wastes a lot of product. So I like to wring out for the most part. You're still damp here, but you've wrung out some of the prep. You're going to, obviously you're going to use that at a later date. Now, I've heard that if you wipe this way, it creates drive. If you wipe this way, it's lateral grip. Liquid is fluid, so as soon as liquid goes on, it expands. I don't think it cares which way you wipe. Maybe you're that particular type of person that you think it does, and I'm all right with that. To each their own. I don't think it makes a bit of difference. So I will do either or, but preferably I like to just do a nice wipe. All you're going to want to do is get the tire wet with a prep. That's basically it. Just coming around, just getting a nice layer. A nice thin layer is really all you need. If you want to finish off, if you want to do both, you want drive and lateral grip, you can spin it there. That is applying prep. Nothing crazy. Like I said, so the reason I wring out, the sponge is not to lose prep. And as you can see, here's the top of the tire. We're going to rotate it around. Uniform with the bottom. There's no running down over the tire. That would cause a pool up on the bottom and would drip off the bottom of the tire. I don't do that. I get a nice even coat. Now, if you're asking me, it's awfully cold out here. As you can see by my attire, I am, when I was staying up top there, I'm wearing a stocking cap and a sweatshirt. This is not going to dry overly fast. So me trying to tell you how long to wait, basically I want you to wait till this looks dry, till it starts to feel tacky. It can be, just this side of still slightly wet before you hit, but for the most part, you want to let these dry in between coats. Something like SQS is a pre-race wipe, so this is the last wipe you're going to do before you go to the grid. You say 10, 15, 20 minutes before you go to the grid. This is going to assist in firing the tire off faster in cold weather. SQS, I did the video, like I explained. But you're only going to want to do one or two of these coats. Maybe if you're, on an open, you can hit it 3-4 times if you want to really be aggressive with this prep, but really kind of unnecessary. Usually the work you've done to a tire has been previously in the week, and when you're at track, you're just reactivating. You're using whatever prep it is to match the conditions that you're racing in. So there's that, guys. I mean, even this little bit I've been talking, like I said, the reason SQS is a cold weather prep is it's very thin. It dries very quickly. In this little bit of time we've been talking, it's already started to dry. This is almost to the point to where I might hit another, but I wouldn't. I would wait at least another 5-10 minutes and then hit it with another coat if I wanted a second round of this. So there you go. Please, like I said, please use gloves. Keep the chemicals off you. It keeps you from stinking too. Keeps you from getting crap underneath your fingernails. All that good stuff. It's just good practice in order. Please use gloves if you can. Again, right here we have the pad inside the sandwich container. Super simple, super easy, nice stackable, carries with you. Doesn't get your prep everywhere. Put it in a tote like I do. I have a prep tote that has all my preps, all my sandwich containers with my prep pads in, and go to the races and have fun. So again, thank you very much for watching the video, guys, and I guess I'll see you probably Tuesday. I'll put out another video Tuesday like I always do. All right, guys, we're going to give you a thumbs up with the glove. Can you see that? All right. See you later.